This is Radio TV Phono Nut, and just a little while ago I was given not one, but two Soundesign-built Truetone console stereos from 1980. And this is how I know they're from 1980. REC stands for Realtone Electronics Corporation, which later became Soundesign, and the 08 model suffix is the model year, so that would be 1980. These things are not in the best shape cosmetically, and someone I know's father-in-law had these in an old house, and they knew I liked old stuff, so they delivered them to me this morning. And I'm always appreciative whenever I get stuff, no matter whether it's stuff that's good for parts or stuff that I can fix and do whatever with. Unfortunately, these are about good for parts. This one here, the lid is warped on it, and it's got all kinds of dirt and gunk and cigarette paste on it, and it's your typical last gasp console particle board stereo from the early 80s. This one here, the lid won't even stay up anymore, and it's in the worst shape. It's kind of falling apart on us. And got a few records and 8-tracks that came with it. Let's see what we have here. There's got to be a Jimmy Swaggart record here somewhere. Well, this is pretty close. 24 Great Stars Sing the All-Time Gospel Favorites. Songs from the Heart, Kitty Wales, one of those TV mail order offers. And what is this that's seen better days? Ooh-wee, KC and the Sunshine Band's greatest hits. And he gave us a bag of 8-tracks. So let's open it up and see what's there. Maybe there'll be some Hendrix or some Led Zeppelin there. Alright, this one, who knows? This is George Jones. That might be a keeper. Looks like we got 2 Sam Cooke tapes here. Those might be keepers if somebody had recorded over them. That's the thing about 8-tracks. You don't never know. A lot of times people record over them. This looks like a bootleg tape. Marty Robbins Today. Yeah, Memorex. A couple of Memorex. 3 Memorex tapes. No telling what's recorded on those. Jerry Lee Lewis, quite possibly something someone's recorded over. The Oak Ridge Boys, 12/7/72. God Bless America. That looks like something somebody probably recorded over. Debbie Boone, You Light Up My Life. That would be a good one to use for an EOL video. Dave and Sugar. Another one with no label on it. Johnny Bush. And 1000 Records Incorporated. Autry Inman, The Golf Game. Adults only, rated XXX. Now, about all I know about Autry Inman is he did a Vietnam era song in the late 60s that charted on the country charts called The Ballad of Two Brothers. I think I have the 45 of that. Let's focus in on that price. Western Auto, $359.99. And that was quite a lot of money for a cheap particle board and plastic console stereo from 1980, when pretty much all you were getting was an $89 or $99 or maybe $129 all-in-one shelf system stuck in a cheap plastic and particle board cabinet. But by the early 80s, these things were not nearly as popular as they used to be, and as they were probably getting ready to phase them out, the prices probably went up, and that was that. Alright, before we EOL these things, let's turn them on and give them one last opportunity to squawk. before they become spare parts for something else.
We've been able to. You don't have to crack it away. Saturday's game. This is what it is. Just put together a million more with the gangsters. 24 years. Now they got us
Let's see if this 8-track player does anything. Dave and Sugar, let's see, and this is actually a recorder. Well, it plays, but I can tell the head's way out of alignment. And of course, the BSR record changer is frozen solid, so that's no surprise. Yeah, this 8-track's in bad shape. That won't even change. And that was all the way wide open, and that's probably about 1 watt of pure distorted power per channel. Now, if I really wanted to, I could fix these and have them working as good as they're capable of working, but why bother? Well, by the time I factored in my time and my expenses and being lucky to get $50 for the things, there's just sometimes that these things are worth more in parts than they are to fix up and try to get anything out of. And here's number 2 with the optional lid support in place.
Facial surgery, Piggly Wiggly and Coddle. To see some
Alright, let's see what this tape player does. Well, it's completely inoperative. And of course, the record changer is also frozen solid in this, but I can fix it. Alright, let's get the tools and let the EOL begin. And here's the inside. As you can see, a couple of 5, maybe 6-inch speakers, side-firing speakers. I guess you could say this thing was trying to be a Magnavox. I don't know what's going on with my camera here. It may actually be time for a new one. And look at this, the speakers are not even bolted in, they're stapled in. Quality at its finest. So yeah, what I want to save are the speakers and the record changer, and that's probably going to be about it. Now, if this thing was in better cosmetic shape, I probably would fix it and pass it on to somebody, but there's just no use in wasting time with this. See how easy these EOL, you just kick them and they crumble apart. Okay, EOL completed.